Olympiad Prep Guide 5 Science Chapter 3 Plants. Growing plants is very important for us as our life depends largely on them. Plants are essential for our survival. They provide us with many products and help us in different ways. 3.1 Parts of a plant. Plants are made up of different parts, that is, roots, stem, leaves, flowers, and fruits. Roots. The root is the part of a plant that grows below the ground. It helps the plant to hold firmly to the soil, absorb water and minerals from the soil, and helps to store food. Example, carrot, radish, turnip, etc. Roots are of two types, tap roots and fibrous roots. Taproot. It comprises of one main primary root and many small lateral roots growing sideways from it. Example, beans, carrot, pea, etc. Fibrous root. It comprises of a bushy bunch of roots which grow from the end of the stem. Example, grass, rice, onion, etc. Have you ever looked at a carrot? Catch a carrot in your hand and look at it carefully. You'll see fine hair sort of things coming out of the carrot. That's because the orange part of the carrot is the taproot, and the small hair that you see, goldenish hair, those are the roots that are coming out of the taproot. Those are the lateral roots. Lateral means from the side. Primary is the main root, that is the carrot that you see, and those small hair-like structures are the lateral roots growing sideways from the main carrot. Pick an onion. At the bottom of the onion, you'll see a bunch of roots. That's a bushy bunch of roots. Those are the fibrous roots of the onion. Stem. Stem is the part of the plant that grows above the ground. It bears leaves, branches, flowers, and fruits. It helps to carry water and minerals from the roots to different plant parts and prepared food from the leaves to different plant parts. It also stores food. Yes, the stem also stores food. Example, stems of the potato, ginger, sugarcane, etc. are modified to store food. So these are called modified stems. Why? Because they are modified to store food. The stem of the potato, the ginger, and the sugarcane. Flowers. It is the most colorful and attractive part of a plant. It attracts birds, insects, etc. and helps in reproduction. Flowers of plants like the cauliflower, broccoli, broccoli. Broccoli is a dark green cauliflower type of vegetable, etc. can be eaten. One day, a wife told her husband, "Please get me some unique flowers this time for Valentine's Day." That Valentine's Day, the wife received a lovely basket full of cauliflowers and broccoli. The leaf. Leaves are known as the kitchen of the plant as they prepare food with the help of water and carbon dioxide in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. PHYLL, chlorophyll. Leaves take part in exchange of gases and transpiration. Transpiration. Exchange of gases and transpiration. They also store food. Example, spinach, lettuce, cabbage, etc. Do you know what the mama leaf said to the baby leaf? "You're the cutest kitchen in the whole world." Seeds. Seeds are present inside fruits. A plant can have one seed or many seeds. New plants grow from them. We get dry fruits, oil, spices, cereals, and pulses from seeds. So, dry fruits. Your cashew nut, your almonds, hazelnuts are dry fruits. Oil, mustard oil, groundnut oil, sesame oil, sunflower oil. Yes, you get sunflower oil from the seeds of the sunflower. We get dry fruits, oil, spices, cereals, and pulses from seeds. Which is the fruit that has its seed outside? Write your answer in the comment section. Fruit. It is formed from flowers. Yes, the fruit was once a flower. The fruit was once upon a time a flower. We eat the fruits of plants. Example, the mango, the watermelon, the papaya, etc. Although we call the tomato a vegetable, it is actually the fruit of a plant. Olympiad bite. On the surface of the leaves, tiny holes called stomata are present. It is through these stomata that air enters and exits from leaves. Here's a mini MCQ. What's an MCQ? M for multiple, C for choice, Q for question. Choose the correct option. Leaves take part in A. Perspiration, B. Transpiration, C. Inspiration, D. Desperation. The correct answer is transpiration. Perspiration means to sweat. 3.2 Reproduction in plants. New plants grow from seeds, spores, or other plant parts like the stem, root, or leaves. Yes, new plants don't grow only from seeds. They can even grow from spores, or they can grow from the stem, or from the root, or from leaves. This process of production of new plants is called reproduction. Though plants may reproduce by stem, example sugarcane, potato, ginger, and rose. Though plants may reproduce by root, example sweet potato. Though plants may reproduce by leaves, example bryophyllum and begonia, Bryophyllum, 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 and begonia, Begonia, begonia. Though plants may reproduce by spores, example ferns, reproduction by seeds is seen among most of the flowering plants. Vegetative reproduction in plants. Vegetative reproduction refers to the production of new plants through its vegetative parts like the roots, stems, and leaves. Reproduction by stem. Stems serve as propagating structures in some plants. In some plants, stems become underground and get modified to store food. When the main plant dies on the arrival of unfavorable conditions, these underground structures help to tide over the unfavorable season. On arrival of favorable season, the buds present on these stems give rise to a new plant. As these stems store food, they can be consumed. That is, they can be eaten. For example, small buds, eyes on potato and ginger give rise to a new plant. Why? Remember this when you see a potato and ginger. The small buds, eyes on the potato and ginger give rise to a new plant. Buds of the onion and garlic present inside the bulb give rise to a new plant. Plants like strawberry, carpet grass, etc. grow from long stems that grow underground. Plants like strawberry, carpet grass, etc. grow from long stems that grow underground. Potato, ginger, onion, garlic, strawberry, carpet grass, etc. all reproduce by their stem. Stems of some plants can be artificially induced to produce new plants. In this method, a stem cutting is taken from the mother plant and its lower end is buried in moist soil. After a few days, the cutting develops roots. branches and grows into a new plant. Example, the rose, the hibiscus, that is the shoe flower, the bougainvillea, etc. Have you ever seen anyone selling rose seeds, hibiscus seeds, bougainvillea seeds? No, that's because they propagate by stem. You cut a stem of the rose, cut a stem of the shoe flower, cut a stem of the bougainvillea and plant it in your garden. And it will grow, it will reproduce. A little boy one day wanted to test how scientific his mother was. He said, "Mama, today I want to eat a dish of stems." That afternoon for lunch, that boy was served delicious potato bhaji, onion, potato, and ginger. My mama is very scientific indeed. Just then, his mama brought him a glass of sugarcane juice. And here's your sugarcane juice. Sugarcane is also a stem, honey, said the mother to the boy. Thank you, Lord, for the stem meal and stem drink my mother has given me this afternoon, said the boy, as he took out a rose and a shoe flower and gave it to his mama and said, "Mama, here, take these flowers that grow by stem propagation." His mama gratefully accepted the stems of the rose and the shoe flower and planted them in her garden. That was a very stemfully eventful afternoon for the boy and his mother. Reproduction by roots. In some plants, roots get modified to store food and give rise to new plants. Plants like the sweet potato, dahlia, carrot, radish, beetroot, etc. give rise to new plants from their roots. Most roots are sweet, like the sweet potato, the carrot, the beetroot. The radish is not so sweet. Olympiad bite. A vegetative bud represents a short stem around which immature overlapping leaves are folded. Vegetative buds can give rise to new plants. Reproduction from leaves. Plants like Bryophyllum reproduce through their leaves. The leaves have many small buds in their marginal notches, notches, that grow along their edges and give rise to new plants. The Bryophyllum, Bryophyllum, is a shining example of reproduction by leaves. Reproduction from spores. Non-flowering plants like ferns and mosses reproduce through spores. What are spores? Spores are special structures present on the leaf. The fern leaf has its spores on the underside. Reproduction from seeds. Most of the plants grow from seeds. A seed grows into a new plant only when it gets appropriate air, water, soil, and temperature. Temperature is very, very important. A seed germinates to produce a baby plant or seedling. When this baby plant becomes an adult, it again bears flowers, produces fruits and seeds. These seeds again germinate into new plants. In this way, the life cycle of a plant continues. Seed, young plant, mature plant, flower, fruit, seed. Young plant, mature plant, flower, fruit, seed. That's the life cycle of a plant. Parts of a seed. The seed is a hard and dry propagule. 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 Its outer covering is called the seed coat. It protects the baby plant inside the seed. The seed coat has a tiny hole through which the seed absorbs water.
There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the coat of the seed.
A teeny tiny hole.
There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the coat of the seed.
A teeny tiny hole. Sing together with me.
There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the coat of the seed.
A tiny hole. The seed coat has to have a tiny hole, but the coat that you wear should not have any holes. Please remember this. One or two seed leaves or cotyledons are present inside the seed coat, which have food stored in them. COTY, coty, LEDONS, lidons, cotyledons. A baby plant or embryo is also seen along with the cotyledons. The baby plant uses food from the cotyledons till it grows its own leaves. When conditions are favorable, the baby plant forms a seedling. The baby shoot grows upwards to form stem and leaves, whereas the baby root grows downwards. Some seeds have only one cotyledon. Such plants are called monocots. Monocots, monocots. Example, rice, wheat, etc. Some seeds have two cotyledons. Such plants are called dicots. Dicots, dicots. Example, the bean, pea, etc. Remember, one cotyledon, monocot. Two cotyledons, dicots.